Welcome back to Living Dayton, everyone. Now, the men and women based at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base are getting a lot of support on the home front. And now we're joined by Felicia Davis and Amy Nielsen, and they are members of the Spouses in Action group. And you're actually the president, right, Felicia?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're here to talk about their program and some events that they have coming up. So if you could just go right into it, Felicia, talk a little bit about the program.
Our basic purpose is to foster a little bit of education, as well as kind of create that social atmosphere for the different spouses at Wright-Patterson. We actually will have groups come in and brief us, as well as we will go out and get involved in things such as the Airman's Cookie Drive, the Fisher House when cooking dinners, and participating in getting donations for auctions. And several other ways on base to include raising money for scholarships.
Right.
And that's our primary reason for doing our business bazaar at the end of the month. Is we actually have in May we are donating to one of the scholarship programs on the base.
And is this the fundraising event? Okay, talk a little bit more about that.
We are having different vendors, Mary Kay, Pampered Chef, Stampin' Up, all those wonderful at-home businesses, as well as bows and tutus and actual cakery coming in, and they're going to set up and sell their product. They've paid a small registration fee, which is our portion of the fundraiser, and the biggest thing that we can ask people to do is come out, support us, enter the door prizes, shop with these consultants so that we can continue getting this event going on.
Right.
If people don't come, the event's going to eventually die, and it happens every spring and every fall.
People need to come out and support to have that continue.
Yes.
Now, maybe Amy, you could speak to this a little bit, but what sort of things does the money that the fundraisers raise go towards?
Well, one big thing is the Fisher House, and that's a really important place to help families of injured veterans. And the scholarship that we actually just recently found out that we're going to be able to do. And that's a really important thing that we care a lot about, to be able to raise money for the scholarship. Just one more way to help, you know, any way we can.
Absolutely. And support is obviously something really big for you all. And you actually do that when a family, you know, has to go through what comes with having a family member deployed. So talk a little bit about the support that you provide for the family members who see one of their loved ones off.
In all honesty, these ladies are my sisters. They are my family.
Yeah.
When my husband deploys, it's one of those things that I can go, and I know that if I've got to go to the ER, I can call Amy and go, hey, can you watch my daughter? I've got to go in, but I don't want her getting, you know, all this cooties. Is the best way to put it.
Cooties, yes.
I don't want all the cooties getting near my daughter. Can you watch her? And if Amy can't, I can put it out there, and someone else usually can.
Yeah.
If someone has a surgery, we can do dinner. If they have a baby, we can do dinners. And that's kind of, these are your sisters, these are your outside family, they're your military family, outside of away from home.
So that, I mean, that's good. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into that, or there's a lot that they help with, but talk even a little bit more about emotionally. What, you know, what is it like to sort of have these women band around you for that emotional support? If you're sending, I can only imagine sending your husband away, you know, to be deployed, how that must feel.
They're the women that not only you can feel like you can literally cry on their shoulder, in all honesty, but you can vent every little frustration, and they truly know. From PCSing to actual separating from the military, deployments, the little things. If your husband comes home and he's just blowing up over one thing, and you're just like, I don't get it. These women get it, and they can go, well, have you thought about this?
Right. Well, absolutely great. Spouses in Action, an amazing group. We have the information up there right now for the Spring Business Bazaar. That's 10 a.m. to 2 on April 28th. We have the phone number up and the website, spouse@wpafb.com. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Now, with a little info on turning trash into treasure, let's head over